Ladies and gentlemen, Big Bad Ochama.
Here we go again. Hey there, folks. This is your Big Bad Ochaba once again. And today we're going to be doing Blazin' Bull. That's right. We're going to go ahead and do our cigar review for the day. We got stuff shining and flopping all over the place. Sorry for the Oregon wind. This is how it is. Today we are going to be doing the CAO Columbia. Let's go ahead and get a real nice and pretty shot of that. Yeah. We'll go ahead and get that one ready to go. Get it. All right. So we're claiming that it is medium. We're claiming Honduran tobacco's origin for filler, binder, all that stuff, but grown in Colombia. Let's get another real good view of that. Construction wise, already I'm seeing a few spots I'm not too terribly happy about. We've got a loose cap right about there. We've got a little bit of damage at the foot. We've got a split up there at the top. We'll give it a shot. I know there's been some of the CAOs that I've really enjoyed, and there's been a couple of them that were just absolute garbage. This one's been cooking in the humidor now for several months, and taking the wrapper off, we get some leaf damage. Come on now. Come on. Like, I can't even get it started, and we're already looking like this.
I don't know about this one, man. I can already tell just from the way that shit was going that this is going to be a problem. All smoke.
Dry pull is good. We're hitting it with a punch cut, giving it a little bit of roast. Roasty toasty. Okay, let me quit my bitching. That's actually pretty tasty. I'm not even gonna lie. Opens up wide open with a real smooth, buttery. Like, the difference between regular butter and salted butter. It has a slightly salty buttery right off that note. Claims medium, but it's tasting pretty mild. I'm not even so sure I put it at mild plus just yet. Very, very strong on that butter. Little earthy tones, maybe a little like clayish kind of. It's not too bad. I gotta say, like, the construction is gonna get some points off just right off the bat because, I mean, come on, that's one of those things that irritates the hell out of me, is taking the band off and you damage your wrapper. Now, I do have to say it is going. It's burning even, even-ish. Not too terribly shabby. Oregon wind, y'all. My bad. I'm kind of getting a little pop in the back of the throat, almost like a cola hit. I don't really pick up any spices. Salted butter. Not really a leathery note. Definitely earthy, like clay, like red clay, like good rich mud, clay, strong. Other than that, it's not inherently too much to just write home about, but it's not as bad as some of the others I've had. My God, that CAO Italia was rough. This ain't so bad. This is not so bad. We'll say the smoke on it is pretty good and chewy. It feels chewy to me. It's definitely got that good coat your entire mouth, lingering flavor. I mean, we're burning probably about, I'd say, a good 80% even. Laying down some good little pancakes on it, you know. Just a little oily, just a little toothy, but not too terribly bad. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. This is actually pretty enjoyable. I honestly really was not thrilled walking into it when we were taking the band off and whatnot, but it's kind of proven itself a little bit better, you know, since that little mess up. That was a little bee. Hello there, Carpenter Bee. Please do not start anything with me. I do not wish to have issues today. Critters. It makes me think of like popcorn. Makes me think of lightly burnt, not just roasted, just charcoal popcorn, but just lightly microwaved a little too long or in the popper a little too long, and just pretty well done up in some good movie theater butter, salt. Very, very buttery. Definitely not creamy, buttery. This is another one of those that I feel like you could do business with. There's no bad mouthfeel, no poking in the mouth. It feels good. Mouth feels solid. Burn line's good. Band is real nice and presentable and pretty. You know, it's always good. It's a good little show. It's not so pungent that it's gonna just clear a boardroom or anything crazy like that. I feel like smoking this indoors wouldn't be too terribly bad. Jeez, old habit. Alright, so coming to the end of that first third, coming in a little bit into the second, I'm picking up a little more of floral notes, it seems like. Maybe just the tiniest little citrusy to it, like maybe a lemongrass, something like that. No sinus burn for real at all. That's nice. No burn on retro or anything like that. This is very enjoyable. I'm not even gonna lie. This came out of that CAO World Sampler that I got several months ago now. I've been cooking in the humidor for a hot minute. Pretty solid. Can't even deny that's pretty good. We stumble across another CAO that's actually nub worthy. Might have. So Ash did just drop on me, so ain't too bad though. It's been burning fairly, like I said, about that 80% burn even. Y'all quit that messing that now. It's a potent cigar, apparently. That's what did. That's it. Alright, so we're getting a little bit further in, and I'm starting to pick up a little woody, I dare say, a little mesquite sort of flavor behind it. It's not too bad. Once again, it still has that real heavy, rich butteriness. The little salty is still there as well. And yeah, now we're picking up, like I said, some mesquite. Yeah, a little more woody, a little less on the clay and rich dirt, and a little more woody. So yeah, that's the part that's transitioning now. The citrusy of that lemongrass sort of flavor has passed. We still got a little good floral, but it's blending in with that woody flavor as well. So I'd say about at that starting of the 2/3 mark is going to be where that flavor change is kicking in. So I always love one that's going to have a roller coaster of a flavor. I mean, I do like for it to have continuity. I've had some that just made no sense in flavor profiles before. No continuity to it. This has got some continuity. It's got that nice smooth butter just throughout, thus far anyway. So thus far we're enjoying it pretty well. I'm not even gonna lie, it's pretty nice. I'll say I've been working on this now for about probably about 25 minutes. Probably I'd map it out as about a 45-50 minute smoke then. That's not shabby. For a Robusto to last that long, that ain't too bad at all. We are burning a little wonkier now. We're about 50% even. But you know what? Sometimes when they start burning wild, those different flavor profiles just intermingle. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it makes it taste a little bit better. This one's not tasting bad, don't get me twisted. This is tasting pretty good. I mean, I'd probably come back. I would come back to this. I could see it very well being in a monthly and a weekly rotation. This is good. This is really good. You know, that, like I said, they were claiming this was supposed to be medium. I'm saying it's mild. Man, I could sit here and literally have me a nice glass of iced tea while I'm smoking on this thing. That ain't bad at all. This is, for some reason, it's bringing out my country even more. I don't know why. I'm sitting here rocking back and forth. Boy, I tell you what. Okay. So now that medium's starting to show up a little bit more. We're starting to taste a little more rustic. Even more rustic. That woody is calling back to that clay muddy again. Coming back to that. And like I said, this ain't just a regular dirt kind of taste. This is that like rich clay, you know, mineral-y taste. You know, it's very full of it. Ain't bad at all. Goddamn dog's losing it again. And yeah. I mean, it's not even really picking up any spice or anything yet. I wonder, honestly, at this point, if it will. Construction. I'm gonna take a point off on that. Appearance, I'm gonna take a half a point on it because though band did look pretty, it don't look so good once you take the band off, and there was already some damage in it. And I mean, I've been trying to take care of my cigars. I've been trying to make sure that they ain't gonna, I ain't fiddling with them. I'm just kind of keeping the humidity around 68. Been keeping it solid in that range, about 63 to 68, somewhere in that general range. But still, it's not bad. The flavor definitely holds true. I think I'm about ready. I think we're gonna wait until we hit this last third, and then I'll call it. Yeah, that clay, earthy minerals really comes back in strong. Most of the floral's gone. Still a little woody behind it. Kind of definitely tipping into that medium territory. Like I said, mild plus, medium minus. You know what I mean? Somewhere in that range. What am I gonna call this? So I'm taking points off on construction. Hi puppies. Taking points off on construction. We're definitely knocking a little bit off on the appearance because you can't be having it banged up looking like that. Price point, I'm gonna knock a little bit off on it because they're not cheap, but they're not stupid expensive either. Would I want to smoke it again? Absolutely. It's great on that. I enjoyed it significantly. I'd be willing to give it another chance. I'd be willing to give it another smoke, most certainly. And once you factor in all the points, I think I'm going to give this a 3.75. 3.75 Colombian flowers. Like I said, the appearance, I'm taking a half point off because the band's great. The band looks great, but she was a little banged up. Construction wise, definitely taking the point off there because busted. As soon as I took the band off, it started busting up some more. I don't like that. I don't like that when I'm paying out the nose for some decent cigars. Sorry, I don't like it. Price point, they are not super cheap, but they're not super expensive either. I'll take a little bit off on that. Otherwise, like I said, really smooth, really buttery, a little salted butter. That salt has definitely come back in. Very mineral heavy, very earthy, very rich clay. This is a good one. I recommend it. I would definitely come back to it. 3.75 Colombian flowers. And as always, folks, I appreciate you checking out the video with me. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you may have thought about it. Maybe you've tried out the CAO Columbia yourself. Maybe you've got a different opinion about it. Maybe you got, maybe it's an idea and you're like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get me one of them. I'm gonna put it in the humidor. Hey, if anybody finds this useful, helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I appreciate it. I'm glad. So, if you guys enjoy, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button for me. Hell, drop me a comment. Till next time, guys, keep an eye out for the next Marvel malarkey. Keep an eye out for the nonsense that's going to be popping off on the Big Bad channel. Who knows what I'm going to end up doing next. And until next time, guys, Big Bad out.